Imagine a world not of green forests and blue oceans, but of endless, shimmering white. Vast sheets of ice, kilometers thick, cover much of the land. The air is sharp and bites at any exposed skin. The sun, a distant, pale disk in the sky, offers little warmth. Its light reflects off the snow, creating a brilliant, blinding landscape. This is not a gentle winter snowfall. It is a permanent, frozen kingdom that has gripped the earth for thousands upon thousands of years. The silence is profound, broken only by the howl of the wind or the distant crack of a glacier. Mountains of ice, called glaciers, inch their way across continents, carving deep valleys, grinding mountains into dust. Oceans are smaller, as so much water is locked in colossal ice sheets. Where we now have coastlines, vast dry plains stretched for hundreds of miles, connecting lands now separated by sea. This frozen world seems alien, yet it is a crucial chapter in our planet's history. Life thrives in remarkable ways. It is a testament to the power of adaptation. Herds of enormous shaggy beasts roam the frozen steppes. Predators with fearsome teeth stalk the shadows, and among them, a new, resourceful creature is making its way. Humanity. This was a planet governed by ice, dictating where rivers flowed, where plants could grow, and where animals could find food. The rhythm of life tied to grinding glaciers and the brief warmth of a short summer sun, a world of hardship and resilience. It is a journey back to the dawn of our story, when Earth was held in the grip of a long and profound winter. But what caused such a dramatic transformation? Why did our planet plunge into this deep freeze? The answer lies in a delicate dance between the Earth and the Sun. Our planet's orbit slowly changes shape, more oval, then more circular, over tens of thousands of years. At the same time, Earth's tilt and its wobble shift, like a spinning top losing momentum. These subtle changes are known as Milankovitch cycles. When they align a certain way, the northern hemisphere receives less summer energy. Winter snow no longer fully melts. Year after year it builds, layer upon layer. Under immense weight, lower layers compress into solid ice. This is the birth of a glacier. As accumulation continues, the glacier grows, a slow-moving river of ice that consumes everything in its path. Ice and snow act like a giant mirror, reflecting sunlight back into space, the albedo effect. More ice means more reflection and more cooling, a powerful feedback loop. This cycle let ice sheets reach incredible size, blanketing North America, Europe, and Asia, altering climate for millennia. The Ice Age was not one continuous freeze, but a series of glacials and interglacials. We live in a warm interglacial today, a brief breath in a longer, colder story. Earth's climate has swung between frozen and thawed states for millions of years. Our green world is a moment in a drama written in ice. The frozen landscapes were not empty. They hosted a spectacular array of giants, the Pleistocene megafauna. Perhaps the most famous was the woolly mammoth. Thick shaggy coat, dense underfur, and long curved tusks used for defense and for sweeping snow to reach frozen grasses. The woolly rhinoceros, stocky and horned, great herds of bison, and wild horses thundered across the plains, churning frozen earth as they migrated for grazing. Giant ground sloths ambled through sparse woodlands and enormous deer brandished sweeping antlers. These herbivores were gardeners of the Ice Age, shaping the land through their grazing and movement. Where there are herbivores, predators follow. Smilodon, built for strength and a lethal throat bite. Cave lions, larger than any today. Dire wolves, heavy-boned pack hunters. Predators kept herds in balance. Life was a struggle, against cold, scarce food, and each other. Fossils frozen in permafrost or buried in rivers are windows into this lost world, proof of life's endurance in harshest conditions. As the wind howls outside their shelter, a small family huddles together, their cave mouth sealed with stitched hides, a crackling fire, their defiant sun, stone and wood, a sharpened flint spear, hard-won meat from long, dangerous hunts with their clan. Lyra stitches thick furs with a bone needle, teaches Alara to prepare hides, ancient skills passed down, each a vital thread of survival. They share a quiet meal, tough meat, crackling flames, and gratitude. Later, Kale draws a great mammoth on the cave wall. A story, a prayer, a connection to the animal and the world. A spark of creativity and belief. Even here, humanity is not just surviving, but beginning to dream. In a world of powerful mysteries, our ancestors shaped meaning with stories, the myths of ice. Without the language of science, they used the language of myth. Colossal glaciers became sleeping white dragons or fallen sky gods, striations the tracks of immense beasts. A mammoth skull, its central cavity misunderstood, could seed legends of one-eyed giants. Frost giants embodied winter's raw power, perhaps inspired by glaciers themselves. A calving glacier's deafening roar could be heard as the anger of a giant of frost. Science gives us facts. Milankovitch cycles, albedo adaptations, while stories keep us connected to how it felt to live through it. For them, the Ice Age was reality. Spirits, monsters, brave hunters, and powerful gods all told by firelight. After thousands of years, the same celestial dance shifted. More summer sunlight in the north. Imperceptible at first, then monumental. Ice retreated, summers lengthened, great rivers of meltwater carved new paths and filled vast lakes. Ice dams broke, unleashing cataclysmic floods that reshaped entire regions in days. Mosses and shrubs colonized bare ground, soils formed, pine and birch forests spread, replacing tundra. As habitats vanished and human hunters pressed, mammoths, saber-toothed cats, cave lions and giant sloths disappeared. The age of ice and giants was over. Trillions of tons of meltwater raised seas by over 120 meters, drowning plains, forming the Bering Strait, isolating Britain, redrawing coasts. Glaciers carved U-shaped valleys, gouged the Great Lakes, chiseled fjords, and left fertile soils. Ice drove great migrations and separations, shaping biodiversity, and forged us, cooperation, innovation, tools, art, culture. The Ice Age is a foundational chapter of human history. Its echoes live in our landscapes, our oceans, and within ourselves.